This is what happens if we run out of oil, which is what we're on the path to doing because of that huge supply loss. I mean, if you look at the SPR, this is our emergency oil. Globally, we're at the lowest since 1990. And here in the United States, the lowest levels of the Strategic Petroleum Reserve, that's the emergency oil, since 1983. That puts us in a really precarious point because, you know, what if there's a hurricane or what if this war resumes again? That's not a level that you want. But also the commercial inventories are very, very low. In Cushing, Oklahoma, that's where the pipelines of America go through. It has a capacity of 75 million barrels of oil. It's at 20 today. And that is at its operational low, which is basically like if you hit the spigot on a coffee urn and nothing comes out, so you got to kind of tip it toward you. That's my nightmare, by the way.
We only have 4 weeks left.
Also, we run out of reserves in about 4 weeks. You know, there are reserves all over the world, and we would really run out. And there'll be a time when you wouldn't be able to get it. And you want to see bedlam? Also, we run out of reserves in about 4 weeks. You know, there are reserves all over the world, and we would really run out. And there'll be a time when you wouldn't be able to get it. And you want to see bedlam?
For those that don't know what bedlam means, it's a state or scene of wild uproar, confusion, and chaos. So in 4 weeks, this is what he's saying is going to happen. Usually accompanied by pandemonium. 4 weeks. We got 4 weeks. Also expect your food prices to go up, flight prices, all prices.
Y'all do realize we got 4 weeks left, right? 4 weeks until all of this that's going on just go to shit. You do know that we only have 4 weeks of oil reserves left, right? Iran is not opening the strait. Because by crippling America, it cripples. Wake up. The whole world's gonna change, bro. Whole world's about to change. We about to see a full collapse, bro. And a lot of y'all not paying attention. Y'all so caught up in what's going on in social media. And when it's time, that's just gonna be it for y'all. Wake up. Pay attention.
They know that the time is near for our deliverance. This is all prophetic. This is all prophecy playing out. Just like during COVID, they knew that the 400 years that we would be slaves in a land that is not our own were set to expire. 1619 to 2019. They started COVID after that. Now they know our deliverance is near and they want to keep us from leaving. They don't want us to be able to leave. They don't want us to be able to survive. They know that their time is near as well. Hasatan or Azazel's time is short. You know, he got a small window of time to accomplish the things that he wants to accomplish. And at the same time, they know that this plays into prophecy. They should know it because Hasatan, the devil, knows the Bible as well. He knows the scriptures as well. So they know what they're doing. They're just playing their hand for the time that they are still in charge.
So we've only got 4 weeks left of oil, according to President Jackass Trump at the G7 summit. He says that if the Strait of Hormuz isn't open for business, that the American people are going to have to, I guess, fight for oil. Now, President Trump says a lot of ridiculous things, and I'd say 99.99999999999999995% of everything that comes out of his mouth not only smells like bullshit, but is bullshit. But look here. This is what he said at the G7 summit. He said that his administration has been selling all of our oil reserves to the highest bidder so that him and his cronies can make a bunch of money and basically screw the American people. And that the American people are fucked. The people that are driving for a living are fucked. The people that are working for a living are fucked. So welcome, MAGA. Are you fucking happy yet? God damn.
Now listen. If this was somebody that cared about you, why would they sell the oil reserves to other nations? Same thing happened in Australia. They want this pandemonium to pop off. See, this next war, we focused on World War III. Okay, we could talk about that one, but the war is inside the country. It's an attack on the people. It's civil war. War from within. First, the government turns on the people, then the people turn on the people.
Well, Trump just admitted that we have 4 weeks left until we run out of oil. live. He did this live. He admitted that we have 4 weeks left. That is why Iran stuck to their guns when it comes to not providing oil and not keeping the Strait open anymore. So now it's all starting to make sense. You know, I've heard from a couple other sources on the news that sometime this summer, oil could very possibly run out. And unfortunately, it sounds like Trump slipped up big time, because you could see the faces of his counterparts kind of upset that he said this, like he shouldn't have, stating we have 4 weeks left until we run out of oil. Man, this summer really can't be any wilder than it already has been. There's been so much chaos, negativity, and stress. Lots of stress revolving around our finances as individuals, as households, and it's not a fun thought when you hear your president of the United States say we have 4 weeks left unless they could strike a deal. What do y'all think? Because this is getting out of control.
4 weeks. You know, there are reserves all over the world, and we would really run out, and there'll be a time when you wouldn't be able to get it, and you want to see.
I want to commend Donald Trump today for telling the truth about one thing. What? Donald Trump told the truth? Yes, he did. Something that I've been talking about for quite a while if you go back and look at my videos. I've been saying that the United States would hit tank bottom in July using our oil reserves, which means basically the oil reserves that the United States would have would be running out in July. They're running out around the rest of the world right now. And I have said this is a huge economic problem about to hit the United States. I've warned it. Energy executives have said it. I listen to them and I'm repeating what they're saying. There you have it. So Donald Trump says today at the G7, he goes, if he did not agree to the memorandum of understanding with Iran, the United States would run out of oil reserves in about 4 weeks. What? Donald Trump? Did you listen to what I said? I've been saying this for months now, that the oil reserves would run out in the United States and around the world in July.
And I've been saying it too. A lot of us have been saying it. We've been saying the oil reserves would run out July, that the war was not close to over. Remember when it first popped off, I said, nah, this war ain't going nowhere. Don't believe the lies that he's saying. We're destroying Iran. The war is almost over. It said 4 to 6 weeks? Lie. And to be quite frank with you, Iran is going to destroy America. Desolate. The land will be desolate, meaning nothing left when it's all said and done. Don't shoot the messenger. I'm just letting y'all know.